So today in this video we will discuss that why transformer rating in kVA not kilowatt. So actually the rating is an important factor in the design and the operations of electrical machine, and it is the relation between the life of the insulations and operating temperature of the machine. So in case of machines, if the temperature is rises, the losses is also increase. So in that case, temperature rise resulting from the loss is a determining factor in the rating of the machines. So there are generally two types of losses are predominant in the transformer. These are the copper loss and coal loss or iron loss. So actually the copper loss is depends on the current, and iron loss or coal loss, it is generally depends on the voltage. So therefore the total loss in the transformer depends on the voltage ampere product, because the copper loss is depends on the current and iron loss is depends on the voltage. So it is a volt ampere product, not the phase angle between voltage and current. So that is the reason independent of load power factor. For this reason the rating of the transformer is in kVA and not in kilowatt. So this is the main reason for the rating of the transformer in kVA, not in kW or kilowatt. Next we discuss the losses of transformer. Actually there are two types of losses in the transformer. These are: number one, core loss or iron loss, and second is copper loss. Okay, so the core loss or iron loss, or it is also known as magnetic loss, it is actually the core loss. It is also determined by P suffix C. Actually the core loss occurs in the transformer iron core. It is consist of the two component mainly. Number one, hysteresis loss, and second is eddy current loss. So first, hysteresis loss. We will describe the hysteresis loss. So in the case of hysteresis loss, the alternating flux set up in the core. So in a core, it is the core of the transformer. Here an alternating flux is set up, that is phi m. So the nature of the flux is, it is undergoes a cycle of magnetism and demagnetism, as we describe in the hysteresis loop chapter. You can see the hysteresis loop video. It is its nature is, once it is magnetism and another it is demagnetism. So in that case a loss is occurs in that case. So this loss is known as hysteresis loss, or it is denoted by TH equals to KH F Bm to the power 1.6 watt per meter cube, where kh is the hysteresis constant, Bm is the maximum flux density, and F is the supply frequency. In hertz. Second we describe, that is eddy current loss. Or it is also denoted by P suffix E. So actually we know that the alternating flux set up in the core. So in this core, the flux that is alternative in nature. So in that case, the induced EMF in the core due to the changing flux set up eddy current in the core, and hence eddy current loss occurs. So the value of the eddy current, that is PE, equals to KE F the square Bm square T square. Here Ke is the eddy constant, Bm is the maximum flux density, T is the thickness of lamination, and we know that F is the supply frequency. So here the core loss, as we can see here, the core loss, it can be determined by the open circuit test. Open circuit test. Now we describe the copper loss. In a transformer core, in the primary side there are n number of turns, n1 number of turns, and in the secondary side there are n2 number of turns, right? So the losses occur both the primary and secondary winding due to the ohmic resistance, and this copper loss can be determined by the short circuit test. So in case of primary side, this is our primary side and this is our secondary side. So in case of primary side, the ohmic loss will be I1 square R1, and in case of the secondary side, the ohmic loss will be I2 square R2. So the copper loss PC equals to I1 square R1 plus I2 square R2. These are our copper loss. So in the case of transformer losses, the core loss, this is the constant loss. The core loss is constant loss, and the copper loss, this loss is variable losses. So it may be noted that in a transformer, copper loss account for about 90% of the total losses. So next we discuss the efficiency of the transformer. So thank you.